Michael, no notice, no problem. At 2 weeks' notice, you've produced a David versus Goliath performance against Alexander Ustinov. This, paired with the Martin Bakole win, have you just announced yourself on the heavyweight scene?
Yeah, I thought I did that with the Bakole, but you know, the more they keep doubting me, the more I'm gonna just keep knocking the Goliaths down. So we're here to stay.
What about this being too small for a heavyweight? Can we forget that now?
You know, there's gonna be a lot of critics, and you know, all the great heavyweights were a little small. You know, so you know, I'm gonna just keep doing my thing and keep winning.
What do you want to do next?
I want that USBA title. Whoever got it, I'm coming for it because, you know, that's very intimate to me and my family and my lineage, so I'm going for it.
Yeah, could you expand on that? That's a title that your late father won, Mike, the bounty hunter?
Yes, he was, he won, I forgot who he beat. I can't think of his name right now, but he went to the Olympics. And, you know, it's just a thing I've been wanting since I was a little kid, since I seen the belt, so I'm going for it.
Before you come over to the interview, before I took your photo actually, Eddie Hearn and you had a conversation at ringside, and then you come back over and you said December 22nd. What does that mean? Yeah, he kind of mentioned to me if I was ready to fight December 22nd, he would throw me in there, so we'll see and go from there. But I'm taking it one step at a time, and I'm going to enjoy my victory now. One of the names that has been mentioned is Carlos Takam. Does that interest you at all? All these names, man. Whoever got really a title, I'm either a mitre title. Like I said, I want to look back and find out who the USBA champion is and go for that. You know, it's really not about, you know, I come from a long lineage and I love the sport, and I just wanted to always put my name in it. So that's what I'm going for. Any thoughts about changing your nickname to the Road Warrior? What is it about coming away from home, coming away from the United States and making these statements? They could call me / Road Warrior, but the bounty hunter thing was, like I said, it's a lineage and it was given to me, so I can't totally change it. Let's drag Hasim Rahman in here. Hasim, trainer. You've this is my champ, right? Yeah, exactly right. You've taken my question. Where does he fit in this heavyweight picture? You know a thing or two about being heavyweight.
He is the heavyweight pitcher. All that size, all that muscle, all that brute strength. You're just saying somebody bigger and stronger than him. We nullified all that. We had a beautiful game plan. He followed it to a T. He just chopped that tree down. Did you see it go timber? Did you see that? That's right, baby. It's my champ right here. That's right, that's right.
What about the notice? Would you be happy for him to box on December 22nd?
I mean, that's already booked. We going December 22nd. And guess what? We got more than 11 days notice, so somebody in trouble.
That's right. Okay, well, we'll see you both in London.
My man.
I love that. Michael Hunter said he wanted to grab the opportunity and make the most of it, and he did just that. Congratulations to him. Just how much confidence can he take from that performance, man?
I mean, that was a real shot in the arm for his career. You know, he was on a great stage, great platform, and he produced a great performance. I mean, to keep it in perspective, I thought Ustinov looked terrible. He looked old, slow.
41, we have to put it in
Yeah, I mean, his reflexes were gone. You know, Hunter couldn't miss him every time he let that right hand go. He was landing all night long. And but, you know, he showed good patience, had him hurt. And, you know, when you find a big, awkward guy leaning on you, you know, he dropped to the knees. He didn't let him wear him out by leaning on him. He took that away from him. But I think he'll take a lot of confidence from that. He can really, you know, he gets out again now, December 22nd, and he'll have some real momentum in his career, and he can build on it and push forward and look to a big year next year.
Dave, what's your feeling? Should Ustinov have been pulled out a little sooner, do you think?
Oh, most definitely. Yeah. Myself and Matt were saying, you know, that's a brave or an evil corner to be sending your man out like that. You know, he was absolutely shattered. He was in trouble. And he's a big man. You know, when a big man's taking so much punishment and then finally they go down, it takes such an effort to get himself back up. So he showed tremendous heart getting back up. We was watching him in the corner when he slumped on his stool, and we thought, who's going to help him to get up off that stool? Fair play to him, he did, and he came out and he gave it a go. But
I think his game plan must have been to hope Hunter got tired down the line. When you fight big guys like this, he reminds me of a guy called Timo Hoffman. He's coming through unbeaten. He looked the part massive. I went to spar with him. You couldn't miss him. But what they do is they wait for you to tire as the rounds go on. They lean on it, they tie you up, they make you work like hell for the first 3 or 4 or 5 rounds, and then they catch up on you. But the problem was, Hunter was making sure every time he got him with a shot, it was a quick, solid shot, and he came back with something else. At first, he was trying to hit him with one solid shot to hurt him. Then eventually, the close down came when he got 3, 4, 5 shots in, 3, 4, 5 shots in, and that's what broke him up. That's what put him down. One shot would have never put this man down. He had to be 3 or 4 or 5 shots. So
well, actually, Raymond said it, and I say sometimes a bit repetitively, the analogy of chopping a tree down, and that's what it was. You know, he was never going to knock him out with one punch. He was too big, and Hunter's not that big of a one-punch hitter, but as he tied it down, he kept landing the cumulative effect. In the end, he had absolutely nothing left, and like you say, Dave mentioned it, when he said, I can't believe they sent him out for another round.
And this is the story. Cruiserweights. Hunter is a cruiserweight.
Yeah.
He could make cruiserweight. Cruiserweights can fight. There's only 5% of heavyweights they've got to stay away from because they're either too big and slow or they're just not good enough. It's the ones that are dangerous and sharp, like your Anthony Joshua's, like your Deontay Wilder's, that you don't get in with. But most cruiserweights can get in with heavyweights and beat them.
I thought you were going to get in the ring. You were fancying fighting Usmanov tonight.
You know, I thought, oh my God, this guy would have been a perfect opponent back in the day because he makes you look so good. It's just, to me, I thought it was, I got excited with the fight. I like it when the cruiserweights are starting to do good and get the headlines.
And let's not forget as well, Michael Hunter, he came in at late notice and he did everything that he needed to do.
I love that about fighters. You know, when they're in the gym and they're ticking over, you did it, you won titles at a European title. You know, just staying in the gym, ticking over, that phone's not going, then all of a sudden it goes. Do you want to fight in a couple of weeks? Yeah, go on then. And he's ready to go in December 22nd. That's a professional fighter. And it's good seeing that people like that are staying in the gym to get the opportunities and pull off the wins. That's 2 good big back-to-back wins he's had now.
How much of an impact, though, do you think he can make in the heavyweight division, Matt?
I mean, I don't know, because like I say, we have to keep the winning perspective. It was a really good performance, his mobility, his movement, his speed was good, his accuracy was very good, but Usmanov was absolutely terrible. He was slow, he was old, his reflexes was gone, he was shot to bits. You know, all he had was size, and he just that's what kept him in there, toughness and size.
And let's be realistic, it's who you put him in with. You think about putting him in with the likes of Dylan White, even Derek Chisora, Carlos Takam. These guys are solid units about the same height. They'd walk him down and push him through. But if he's got somebody where he's got an advantage of speed, of youth, then you could put him in there. I think he'll make an impact, but I don't think he'll end up being a world champion at heavyweight. But he'll be one of those guys where you think, I've got to shut this guy out. Realistically, would you imagine him fighting Anthony Joshua?
No, but you know, when you're listening to him speak, he's talking about. I think he's fighting at heavyweight for emotional reasons to win the title that his dad won. I don't think he sees himself as a heavyweight challenging for a heavyweight title. He never wants in that interview mentioned heavyweight. I think he'll get the title that he wants at heavyweight, and then he'll go back down to cruiserweight. Usyk's moving up to heavyweight, those titles become vacant. I think he'll go back down to cruiserweight.
I never believed I was a heavyweight. Even though I beat heavyweights, I thought, I ain't a heavyweight, I'm just stepping back down to cruiserweight. This guy doesn't believe he's a heavyweight. No. He's thinking, I can beat certain guys and I'm coming back down.
I think he just wants to win that USBA title that he mentioned, so you know, his aims are realistic.
And with the momentum he's getting, possibly out again December the 22nd. Good to be active.
Yeah, very good to be active. I mean, it's crucial, and, you know, it's good momentum. You know, that was everyone's seen that fight on Sky TV. It was a good performance. You know, he knocked out a big guy. You know, it was a really good performance. So he gets a good win now on December 22nd, and now all of a sudden his career has real momentum.